Society, Raj Ajudia, to deliver our farewell address.
શું આવે છે વિડીયો કરું છું તો ફોટો લે વિડીયો કરું છું.
Good morning to our teachers who have come to see another grade of students graduate on to the next chapter of their lives. Good morning to friends and family who have supported us since the beginning. Good morning to all of the parents who have come to see the ceremony for the students who were once their little babies. I know some of you are tearful at the fact that your little child is moving on to his or her next chapter of life. And then there are those of you like my parents who cannot wait until we move into college. I know my mom and dad after my high school graduation will be like, yes, one kid down, one to go. And of course, good morning to the middle school class of 2014. How are we this morning? That just sounded like 400 adolescents snoozing in their chairs. Come on, you guys. This isn't history class. How are we doing? Remember when before starting middle school, we were scared? Did you guys get the phone calls from leadership that summer? I recall my mom giving me the phone and saying, someone from Folsom Middle School wants to talk to you. I remember putting the phone to my ear and hearing someone tell me about the 6th grade picnic in a confident voice. I wished I were a little more confident myself, as I could only put out a wimpy, yes, I'm going. This self-brought intimidation is probably what hindered me from being socially comfortable during the picnic. And I was terrified on the eve of the first day of middle school. I was thinking to myself, will there be a pop quiz tomorrow? Am I going to forget to bring something I need? What if I can't handle the stress of middle school and I just collapse on the floor with everyone laughing? Thinking back what I thought that night, I now think, boy, that escalated quickly. I'm sure some of you guys felt that as well. I guess it was all part of being paranoid. However, within the first day of school, we knew the middle school experience wasn't going to be as terrifying as we had thought. All of the middle school teachers greeted us with kind voices and just let our stress melt away. We were being treated like little siblings across campus, and life was good. Eventually, we all bonded as a grade and began forming groups of friends that originated from all the different feeder schools. Who knew we could meet and befriend so many students our age? Before I knew it, the old paranoid me turned into this carefree and outgoing guy who had his place in his own group of friends. I was finally comfortable at middle school. Maybe a little too comfortable. I had started to misbehave in class. Sometimes I would talk to my friends non-stop. And if the teacher moved me somewhere nowhere next to my friends, I'd make new friends and talk to them. But finally, the bomb dropped. I had gone into due process. Now, some of you are notorious for getting in this kind of trouble, but that's not me. I had never got into this series of trouble before. So when I went home that night, I had to tell my parents what had happened over dinner. Mom, Dad, I got a due process. So is that the new way of saying an A+? Not exactly. And then my mom is all like, hush, don't expect a perfect score every time. April just means regular day. Actually, it means I got into trouble. After explaining to my parents what I had done and getting that signature signed, I learned from my mistakes and became a better student. Mostly. But the lesson I learned from that incident is that it's never too late to change. I was actually really scared that the due process would be on my permanent record and therefore loom on my resume, and therefore I wouldn't get into the college of my dreams, and that... Recognize that paranoia? All of us have done stuff that we shouldn't have, or didn't do stuff that we should have. But if we can, in our hearts, admit that we've done these things, then realize this. Middle school, and even all the schools before it, were just practice for what's to come. Middle school and all these schools were our grace period for recognizing our mistakes and fixing them. So now that we're on the doorsteps of high school, let's brush off all these mistakes and blunders we've made and walk through the doors ready for change. Do you guys remember hearing the idiom, "Don't bite the hand that feeds you"? Well, in a way, we can think of our teachers, families, friends, parents, principals, and counselors as the hands that feed us. When we don't give the effort that they expect of us, the effort that they yearn for, the effort that they deserve, we are essentially biting the hands that feed us. And we can all work to our different expectations. Some of us excel in the classroom, or out on the field, or on stage, and so on. So there's no reason I can't say that some of you here can be drafted to a national sports team, or be accepted into an Ivy League school, or be discovered by Hollywood. I say this because when we scoff at a seemingly impossible goal, we are not giving our 100%. We don't have faith in ourselves to work hard to achieve what it takes to meet those standards. To bring this back in a circle, let's at least try to meet these high goals so that we're not biting the hands that feed us. I think that giving our 100% effort to what we hope to accomplish will be the best kind of gratitude we can give to our supporters. Now, I would like to ask my classmates to stand up and give a huge round of applause for our teachers, families, friends, parents, principals, and counselors. Thank you. You guys can sit down. Thank you for being the numerous hands that fed us and continue to feed us, and for giving us the opportunity to thrive and the resources that we need to accomplish the goals we want to achieve. Remember that it is not what we have done so far that will ultimately define us. It is what we will do in the future. Thank you, and congratulations to the middle school class of 2014.